Welcome back to this week's episode of Battle Royale Queens Edition, where we bring famous queens to the present via time travel and pit them against other famous queens from their era. Today, we are joined by Queen Marie Antoinette and Empress Josephine Bonaparte, both of whom hail from France in the late 18th century. By the end of this episode, we will crown one queen the victor of this little friendly competition. Thank you for joining us this evening, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, I think I speak for both of us when I say we are excited to be here. Marie and I go way back, so it's nice to be able to see each other again.
All right, then. Let's just get straight into the discussion, shall we? I would like each of you, starting with Josephine, to tell me about how you met your husbands. Was it love at first sight?
Maybe for Napoleon. He even told me, I do not live one far from you. The happiness of life is near, my sweet Josephine. Our love was unmatched compared to some people.
I beg your pardon, mademoiselle. Last I recall, I was all that crossed Louis's mind for a time. He would have done anything for me. The only thing Napoleon had of you was embarrassment.
Ladies, civility. Let's talk about your children. Did you have them? If so, how many? Additionally, did having kids affect your relationship with your husband?
I feel as if I am the only one eligible to answer this question, as I had 4 beautiful children, 2 of which were sons. How many children did you have from Napoleon again, dear Josephine? Or were you incapable of performing your duty as a woman and providing an heir to the throne of France?
Excuse you, I may have never provided Napoleon with a child, but I gave him more than what a man could ask for: happiness. He even claimed that there's nothing wanted by our husband but the love of Josephine in order to be happy. Louis may have been enchanted by you, but did he desire you? Last I checked, the only thing he desired was turning against his own people and lying to the kingdom of France.
You filthy cortege de Chaban!
All right, on to the next question. Did your husband's feelings about you change over time? If so, what events, or lack thereof, changed the dynamics of your relationships?
My husband desired me from start to finish. In fact, he even said, since I've left you, I've been constantly depressed. My happiness is to be near you. Incessantly I live over you in my memory, your caresses, your tears, your affectionate solicitude. Your husband doesn't even pity you. Must be ashamed to be in love like a filthy sow.
Josephine, who needs love when you have power? Louis told me, Madame, you have fulfilled my wishes and those of France. You are the mother of a Dauphine. Let me remind you that it is known you couldn't even get poor little Napoleon to let you go with him on his conquest to Egypt.
Haven't you ever heard of being a subtle woman, Marie? All of France knew how you controlled Louis. I enjoyed and exercised a great influence over the mind of the general.
Speaking of power, did you ever reach a point in your relationship with your husband where he felt comfortable letting you make decisions, financial, political, etc., on your own without his prior approval?
Oh, did I? I had gardens with only special access, and I was known for my knowledge of politics. Not all of us were useless wives.
Outrageous! I may have not been able to lead armies as well as my dear Napoleon, but I could persuade him into anything, Marie. Why don't you go eat some more cake and hush up? We all know your filthy schemes.
You know what? Fine. Since the two of you can't seem to approach this conversation with even a smidgen of respect or decorum, I have a historian on standby ready to end the discussion for you. Please welcome expert historian Dr. Sumner.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here.
So, Dr. Sumner, we have asked you here today to end, once and for all, the age-old debate. Which queen wielded power over her husband without him ever knowing, and which queen was ruled over by a dominating husband?
Let me start by saying that there are a lot of documents, including letters, memoirs, diaries, that give us a glance into the lives of these two remarkable women, both of whom were able to obtain a position of authority in a male-dominated society. Therefore, they both deserve praise. However, in my professional opinion, Marie Antoinette wins this particular battle. Josephine was known to have a very soft, timid personality and would likely never have wanted to disagree with her husband. However, Marie Antoinette was famous at Versailles for having a direct influence on court politics and having a dominating personality, to say the least. These facts alone lead me to believe with a strong level of confidence that if it came down to it, Marie Antoinette would be more likely to seize power from her husband in a coup than Josephine.
Yes, I won. Of course I did. I am the Queen of France after all. I never lose.
I'm gonna kill you a second time, but this time it won't be with the guillotine.
Oh, look! Looks like we're out of time. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something new and that you have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.